Hello there, YouTube. This is Tycooners Steve, welcoming you back to another episode of our Southwest Zoo. Today we're going to be putting in a classic Southwest, or American Southwest creature at least, the Greater Roadrunner. First, I'm going to make a little change here to our Bobcat display, though. I'm going to be just moving the sign over, because I realized if you come around this way, there's no real indication that the two areas you can enter into here, either on the right or the left where those little paw prints are necessarily the Bobcat exhibits. It just, you had to approach it from a very specific angle for that to match up. So we're going to be doing a little tweak here, and that's going to allow us to expand how I want to for a later exhibit. So we'll go ahead and let people know that this is the Bobcats. Do a little trim here, a little trim there, visible railings, put the bricks across the top so I get that nice look, and make that disappear kind of on the back side so it doesn't interfere with our exhibit. For this real quick. Yep, just like that. Okay, and we'll also want to grab this Bobcat statue and put it up top there, like so. Alright, and then we can just clear this area out because we don't need double signs. Double signs all the way across the sky. There we go. And there you go. Now it's a much easier to recognize Bobcat exhibit. That's something I should have done at the beginning, and I do apologize. I just kind of realized the obvious problem there. But anyway, let's get on to our Greater Roadrunner exhibit, putting them far, far away from the coyotes, just cause I get a feeling like those two would be mortal enemies, locked in an increasingly more absurd set of slapstick adventures for all eternity if I put them closer together. I don't know why, it's just an opinion I have. But anyway, we're going to start off by putting in this little faux wall here to keep our zookeeper area for the Bobcats separate from the prying eyes of our guests, like so. And then we're going to turn right around and fill in this area with a pathway. So we're going to have like a little step-off walk undercover area for anyone that wants to view our beautiful Greater Roadrunners here. Just go ahead and start laying down some pathways. Going to lay these down first, so when I put in some elevated railings, it doesn't make the path go or make the ground go all wonky. Put one down there, and we're going to make like a little sort of inside ramp area for our Roadrunners. So we'll just use this. We'll use the white railings. Oh, see, I almost messed it up there, but that's okay. That's okay. I can absorb. I think I can absorb. Let me get this fixed. Now I'm down to myself. Let me get this fixed. All right. So the way we want to do this then is actually just lay the flat first, and then the ramp's going down, and the ramp going down. Okay, there we go. Shouldn't cause us a problem there. And we'll just line it with the white path. That should be good. Okay. Very, very good. Let's go ahead and put the walls up for between these guys, like so. There you go. And so the outside area is just, for our Roadrunners, is just going to be that sort of area I've already covered in with the sand. I need to put a slanted fence there to make up for the little divot we made. Like that. Okay. And then they're going to have this inside little cage area we're going to build, and plus, of course, area for our zookeepers and such. Let's go ahead now and grab a side wall for that ramp. Oh, excuse me. I don't know if the mic picked that up or not, but if I did, excuse me. And if it didn't, you'll never know what I'm excusing myself from. Ha ha. Did I just make it all up? Am I in your mind right now? Am I right behind you? Boo. No, I wasn't behind you. It was a trick the whole time, and you fell for it. Admit it. Haha. My plan is perfect. Okay, anyway, back to what we're actually doing here. I'm going to put down some of these wooden aviary fences at a lower height. And then I'm going to run down an invisible path here just to straighten it out. Whoops, I want the invisible path without. There we go. Nice and flat now. Although I completely messed this up again. New messages are available. No thank you. Get this fixed. One of these days, I'm going to pre-plan these, the elevated pathways correctly, and you're not going to have to watch me do these things 3 or 4 times per video. But until then, it's, as we've discussed before, just a learning exercise for your benefit. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. Okay. Now what are we going to do for the sides here? Grab you and you. There we go. Perfect. Just as I planned it the whole time. Great. There we go. And this is just to kind of give it a little character. You could obviously just put a flat pathway in, but we put a few of those in, so I wanted to do something just a little special for you this time. You're welcome. Let's extend this out here like that. Okay. And we'll put a zookeeper entrance right there, so they don't have to crawl through the little tunnels. And let's see if we can't get this path a little more smoothed out by backing up. First, we'll back up this fence here. I don't know if that's going to allow it to curve more or not. Having a little think here. Let's see. If I move the path once, and if I keep it at the same angle, it's going to still not be rounded. Of course, okay, here's what I've decided. I am going to move it back, even though it's not going to curve, just to give a little bit more of a buffer around the actual Greater Roadrunner Exhibit. And we'll put in a couple bushes here just to make it look decorated. Very good. I'm half tempted. I am half tempted. It's a little too cheesy. I do have a pathway that looks like an asphalt road. Is it too much to put an actual road through the middle of the Roadrunner Exhibit? I think so. I think so. Maybe I'll come back to it. Maybe you could leave a comment. Leave a comment in the comments if you want me to put a road in the Roadrunner Exhibit. I could totes do that. Maybe if I did it on a little bit bigger of an exhibit, I would. It'd be a little rushed here. Okay, I'm going to leave the bricks up. That's fine. Don't think we need the terrarium backgrounds. What we do need to do is put a little ceiling on here for our Roadrunners. Like so. And this, and one in the middle. And then we can hang something down off the edge real quick to give it a little bit more of a closed look. Like that. Yes, there we go. That looks like it's the appropriate thickness, height, and everything. Looking fine there. Let's actually put a floating path here, so you're not seeing bars all the way up. That's just an aesthetics thing. It doesn't really matter for how it functions, but I think it's going to look a little bit better when we're walking through it. Okay. Very good. Now, what do we actually need to make our Greater Roadrunners happy? Let's see. We've got a couple of pallets of foods, and we've got the water feeder from the Aves pack. Looks like they're pretty omnivorous. Throw a few eggs out here, just to make it look like they're doing stuff. And then people can come in and say, oh, look at the eggs, look at the eggs. Put a nest in the middle, too, so it looks like they're nesting the eggs. Yeah, I think all those are a little too big, so we're going to go with more of a scrubby area, which is fine. They're kind of a scrub animal anyway. Little plants. Too many rocks. I can't use too many more big rocks, otherwise you won't be able to get around in there. Maybe put one down this side. One kind of sticking out here. We could fade it into the wall because I have a pathway you can't actually get down from the zookeeper side. So that's going to be fine there. Okay. Anything else? How do I want to do the guest overhang area? Do I want to let guests walk all the way up to the screen? I could, because they're not like a dangerous animal. I could also sort of put some rocks there, kind of decorate it out. I think I like to decorate out the idea better. Looking for the roof. Some hay. Move that bricks out so they're not leaking through the wall. That's much better. Just some hay so it looks like we got a nice little nest for them. And now I'm going to put in a 2-height wall here and put a railing over it. So it doesn't look like it's super high or weird for the zookeepers. In fact, let's put a door there. That way you'll just go into a 2-height and go through that door. Probably going to need a door to the outside as well. Let's see, how do I want to put lab equipment and stuff?
Let's fill up this corner. How about? Okay, that works. Fill in this corner. Little Jack Horner sat in a corner, making a Roadrunner exhibit. I turned it around. I made it a part of what I'm doing. Put one of you. Give him and a place to sit in front of the computador. I like to hang these vertical things there, so it looks like it's checkboard. Give them a little cork board, that way in case they go key and come up with a conspiracy, they can use the cork for that. But they have to bring in their own, so that's kind of a you thing. We'll fill in this area between our lovely little bats exhibit with some more of these large sand rocks. Maybe put a Joshua tree in here. Or that. Wanting to make it look like I actually decorated it, but also make it look like it is a desert area, so it's not over-vegetated look. The key is, I think, just putting this in to kind of have them take the place of little scrub bushes. Let's move you a couple little cacti. Some aloe vera bushes planted at regular intervals. 1, 2, rock, your world. I wanna I can't sing anymore, otherwise I would probably get you flat. Okay, very good. I hope this is far enough a path that it's pretty obvious it's or that what I'm trying to say is I hope that the exhibit doesn't feel like it's squished into the side. It largely, the way it's set up is largely determined by the oops, that's gonna work, get into that pathway there. It's largely determined by the fact that I forgot how the sentence began. I got distracted. I was putting things down. Got distracted by my own distractions. Anyway, we'll put the railing fence down there. We'll put they're called handles, but I use them for fences types because cool and stuff. That rocks. There's no hitbox issues, and I'm going to extend a elevated railing over this area so that I come in here and turn it all into a cage. Wooden aviary roof, please. Which is actually going to look really good in the area because this is the kind of roof that we are using for our, same kind of roof that we're using for our bobcats. So again, just tie the holes together. Cool. Yeah. Let's extend this out a little bit too, so it's more of a guest area. Where's the lighter ones? There they are. Beautiful. And we're going to use some of these so it doesn't look like it's defying gravity. One here and one here. How about that? Yes, yes. Okay. I think we've got something here. Maybe... Oops, I didn't want to... Maybe change this so it doesn't stick out. I don't think I like that sticking out. I think it would be better. All right. Yeah, okay. I'm just going to have that not sticking out, and now I'll put in the signage for our Greater Roadrunner so that you can tell what they are. This is one of the victims of the building right up against the corner of a wall here, which I have to do because I'm running out of rooms in the zoo. But I'm going to have to put the sign for the Greater Roadrunner sort of on this end of the building, and I'll put a similar sign on the other end so you can see it from both ways. But that's what got me started thinking about the bobcats to start with, so there you go. World goes round. World goes round. Get this fixed here because I undid it. This and this, there we go. Alright, now back to signage. Greater Roadrunner. I've never seen a lesser Roadrunner, but these are always called Greater Roadrunners, so I guess there must be one. Or unless they're just like really, really braggy, like they're the only kind of Roadrunners, but they want to strut their stuff. So they're like, yeah, call me Greater Roadrunner. Meep meep, yo. That's the attitude they have.
Gonna have to scoot you over. Can't do the tab thing. Like to tab in my second line, but I can't do it here because I ran out of room. Do 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 do. Fortunately, I already have an E and an R, so I don't even have to go back to the menu to find it. All right, there we go. Greater Roadrunner. Got that on there. I guess I should put a roof on the rest of it. Take here. Oh, come on. It was a misclick. There we go. All right. It's a nice, simple design. It's going to let us go right here into our walkthrough. So once again, starting at the entrance, going through the Mexican buildings that we got from the Zoo Tycoon 2 download wiki. You can see if we make a right-hand turn here, we could go straight down this path past the buttes into the Bat Cave that we discovered last time. But oh no, the Bat Cave is too scary for us. What is this? A Greater Roadrunner display? Let's check this out. Let's go down the path. Let's follow me. Adventure is out there. I might want to hide that door with some foliage and stuff. Just a thought to myself for the future. But anyway, let's go ahead and take a look. And oh, I see one of our Roadrunners already. In fact, I see a couple of our Roadrunners. Some of them are even coming down the ramp into the exhibit. So, check mark, we know that the ramp is working. They're able to get from the inside to the outside, and they want to get from the inside to the outside, and presumably vice versa. Usually it works vice versa. Strutting around doing greater Roadrunner things. Oh yeah! Doing greater Roadrunner things. Little too dumb to get on top of the ramp, maybe. But yeah, that's a really nice, simple exhibit for a small animal. Oh good, they're crowding around the nest where I put down. That nest doesn't work for them, but remember I put down the eggs as a enrichment object, so they're crowding around that. So it does look like they're nesting, which was the effect we were going for. Fantastic. Fantastic. Makes them very happy, gives them the little light bulb of enrichment objectification. Yeah, I don't mind that work wall there on the other side. I don't feel like it would interrupt your flow if you're a guest there. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Greater Roadrunner exhibit from the zookeeper perspective as we hop inside here, and oh my goodness, it is the rarest sight I've ever seen in the zoo. I don't know if you people caught that, but that is a zookeeper inside the exhibit doing work. Breathtaking. It's rare that you get to see them in their natural environment. But you can see that we're able to get in here to take care of the inside exhibit for our Roadrunners. And if we go around this way, we should be able to get to that nice outside area where all of our Roadrunners are currently hanging out. Oh, I had to press spacebar twice because I was opening the other door first. Okay, we're inside, and we can see pretty good things. Simple, small exhibit. Elegant in design. Mostly because I ran out of space, and I realized I was kind of making a box. That's one of the major factors for me in wanting to build like the ramp entrance, just to make it a little more interesting, because it was kind of a simplified design. But simple sometimes is the best. In fact, it's a hallmark of good design. The simpler you can make it, the better, because it means there's less parts to break down. Pro tip. Pro engineering tip. Oh, and I can even see the Roadrunners going up the ramp. This is a 100% functional working exhibit. It gets the Zoo Tycooner Steve A+ checkmark of approval given from one Zoo Tycooner Steve to another Zoo Tycooner Steve for doing an amazing job. And I gotta tell you, Zoo Tycooner Steve, you've done an amazing job here with this Roadrunner exhibit. So here we are, zooming out. People have asked, this is a small map, which I think was a good idea, but I'm already running out of space, so it's a good idea because I'm not going to have all those lag issues I might have, but you can tell I'm also running out of areas to play with things. So there's probably not going to be too many more exhibits. I do know what I'm going to be doing next. It's a very highly requested exhibit, so I hope you come back for that. If you like this video, be sure to actually like this video. If you want to come back for that next video I've teased, the best way to do that is click on the subscribe button, and then go ahead and click the little bell thingy so you get the notification when it's done. And that also lets you keep up with any other amazing series on my channel. Of course, other than that, I want to thank you for watching this today. Spending some time with me, spending some time with my greater Roadrunners. This is Zoo Tycooner Steve saying, bye.